Hey guys, I am going to get ready with you all today using my one compact that I personalize. My name is Lauren, and if you need a personalized color match, I can do that for you for free. Just comment below, or you can direct message me, or you can fill out my color match form on glowingwithglow.com. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face, and I like to use the Stay Setting Spray for that. Just gonna spray that on, and then I take my perfector sponge and I got this damp and wrung it out, and I'm just pressing that in. So this is what I prime my face with. This is available on my website as well, and I'm just patting that in. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my eyes. I always start with my eyes first, and then I go to my foundation, just because if I have any fallout of eyeshadow, it's not messing up my foundation or my blush color or anything like that. So I'm just priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Sin Primer. I love this stuff. It has like a really pretty shimmer to it, and I just get this at Ulta. Okay, so while that kind of sits in there, I am going to go into the second layer of my compact, and I have this eyeshadow color down here called Trust, and I like to fill my brows in with it, and I use this brush called the Hotline brush to fill them in with. So I just kind of go in, and I'm going to do little hair strokes, and I just do this to kind of fill them in and make them look more thick or more full. And it helps just kind of like give them some extra shape. I always say that eyebrows is something that I used to never ever do, but now whenever I don't have my brows done, I'm like, oh my gosh, my brows aren't done. But you can just see how it, like this one compared to this one, how it just really makes such a big difference. Okay. So Hotline brush and an eyeshadow color, that's all I'm using. Okay, now that I have my brows done, I'm gonna go in with my eyeshadows, and I'm actually going to grab, let's see this one. Oops, dropped it. Okay, I need to put this back in my compact because I took this out. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This one is called Sabrina, and I'm just gonna put this all over my lid. So I'm using this brush called the Eyeshadow Everything. And if you do not have this brush, you need it, because it will help you. It just makes your eyeshadow game so easy. Like, you can't mess your eyeshadow up with this brush. So I'm gonna go in with this color Lullaby, which is like a mauvey purple color. I'm gonna put this right here on, like right above my crease. And I'm using this kind of as a, like a good, blendable color, so it's going to help with that next color that I have not look so crazy and dark. Okay, so Lullaby, and you can see I'm just like putting it there, and then I go back and forth in the motion of a windshield wiper as I kind of like twirl my brush. So I'm like moving my brush around. Okay, so Lullaby. And now I'm actually going to take this color called Philly, and it's like this green, like olivey tone color, and I just put like a small amount, and I'm going to pop that right there on my outer corner. So this is just going to help add kind of like the color of my shirt. It'll help tie that in, so you can see how it looks kind of in the tin. Okay, now that I'm done with that color, I'm gonna go back in with this color Sabrina and put that on my brow bone and just kind of make sure that all of this is blended. I don't want any crazy harsh lines or make it look like I didn't blend it. I'm gonna add a little bit more Lullaby to the inner corner, and that's it. So that's why I always do my eyeshadow before, because all this fallout will clean it up with our foundation color. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add my eyeliner, and I have my eyeliner right here in this compact as well. I'm gonna go in with that hot line brush, and I just kind of dab that in there, and then I pull my lid so I can get it as close to my eyelid, like that lash line, as possible. And then I just take what's left and put it on this bottom. Whoa. I don't ever put it in my waterline, but I just put it right there. There we go. Got a little crazy for a little minute, Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my top layer of my compact, and I'm gonna do my foundation. So this is a 3D makeup system, so I will match you to these 3 colors. Having a color match is so important, but I'm just going to even out my skin tone with this color called a main highlight, and this acts as a foundation because it's basically color correcting. And I'm just getting rid of that redness. You don't have to put this everywhere because all of the colors have coverage. I just always do. But it makes such a big difference. And these are super pigmented. So all of these tins, these individual tins, they're like an a la carte system almost. Like you only have to buy what you need whenever you need it. You don't have to buy like a whole compact or anything like that. But whenever you run out of one color, you just replace it. And it's so nice. But each of these colors are super pigmented and they last a really long time. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna bronze my face up. And I like to swirl my Bella bronzer, which is a cream as well, with a Glow Illuminator, which is a cream illuminator. And I just put this on my face to kind of warm it up and give myself an instant tan. And I've been using the B Squared brush, the blush and bronzer brush. If you do not have this brush, you need it. It is like the #1 brush to have for this makeup. They make such a big difference in the way that your cream makeup applies. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use, actually I'm gonna change it up today. I'm gonna go in with the Detail Hack brush, and I'm just going to grab some contour. I'm almost out, but that's okay. It's gonna last me a long time. I'm using the small end, and I'm going to just see like where that top part of my ear is. And I'm just gonna work on trying to like chisel these cheeks out. So I'm just putting it right there, and I kind of like cupped it up right here. You can see how I didn't do like a straight line, kind of like cupped it, because that will help lift your cheekbones. Okay, so same thing on this side. And we're gonna do the same thing up here on our forehead. Okay, that looks absolutely insane. My neck is like itching. Now I'm gonna do it right along my jawline. And I'm gonna do it right down at the sides of my nose. Okay, so we are mimicking a natural shadow here. And I know you're thinking, wow, that does not look natural right now, but it will. Because these creams blend out so well. So I'm just gonna flip that brush over, that same brush that I put that on with, and I'm going to blend this out. So I'm pushing that contour that I put on my forehead back towards my hairline. And see how that just like helps bring your forehead in. Okay, this crazy line right here, we're gonna blend up. We're gonna push it up into your cheekbone. My hair is going crazy. Now I'm not gonna like over blend it, because if you over blend it, it defeats the purpose because it basically makes it disappear. So that looks super natural. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, see how natural that looks, but it helps chisel those cheeks. And I'm gonna blend down with this neck contour, or this chin contour. This is gonna help get rid of that double chin. Okay, so easy. Look how crazy and like well that blends out. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip back to this side of the brush, and you can see like hardly any of that's coming off, but I just do that to make sure because I'm gonna go in with a lighter color. But these brushes are great about transferring the product from the brush or from the compact to your face. It doesn't like hold it all in. So I'm gonna take this color, this brightening color, and this acts as a concealer. I'm gonna put this right next to my my nostril. I'm gonna go work my way up, and then I'm going to work my way out. And I'm gonna put this like right here. I don't know if you can see how I'm like doing that motion, but I'm bringing this lighter color, that brightening highlight, all the way past my eyebrow. Okay, so look how much that makes me look like awake and just like my eyes wide open. Get rid of those bags. I put this on my chin, down the center of my nose, in between my brows. And then I always do it right there. And of course, right underneath this eye as well. So you want to make sure you're not getting too much product under your eyes because this is the thinnest layer of skin that you have. It's super thin, so it will show if you have too much there. Okay, now that still looks crazy, but I promise it blends out so well. Okay, so I'm still using that detail brush, that detail hack brush. And I'm just blending that out. Trust me, if I can do this, you can do this. It's so easy. And I'm just pressing that in under my eyes to make sure I don't have too much product and it's nice and blended. Okay, I'm actually gonna grab a little tiny bit of that contour again, and I'm gonna put it right on my lip. Okay, just help plump my lip up just a tad. And now I'm gonna switch back to the B squared brush, the blush and bronzer brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color Sandstone for my cheeks. I love this color, and it's gonna be perfect for fall. And I'm one of those people that when September 1st hits, I don't care if it's 100 degrees out, it's fall. I like want to decorate my house so bad for fall. Okay, so I'm just tapping this on my cheeks and it blends just like all the other stuff, like so well. It's gonna look like your natural skin and not like you have caked on makeup. Okay. So pretty. All right, now I'm gonna take the multitasker brush and I'm gonna go in this color and put it right on my lips. Because all of these all these blush colors are lip colors too. Okay, so that's what's crazy about this is that like this does not look that scary on my cheeks, but I can make it as bold or as light as I want, or bold or as subtle. And then I'm actually gonna take another lip and cheek color called Desert Sunset, and I'm gonna put it right over top of it because this is gonna make it look nice and glossy, and it's almost gonna add like a corally tint to it. Okay, so pretty. Kind of like got a little carried away there. All right, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to like illuminate my face. So we call this an illuminator. I like this one, Georgia and Photoshop, and this is just to like draw that sunlight to those high points of your face so it like pops. So I'm just gonna tap that like super lightly right there and see how it just is gonna like add that little glow to my cheekbone. Okay, same thing on this side. And then I like to flip it over and I go into that same color and I'm gonna pop that right on the inner corner of my eye so I look nice and awake. Okay, same thing with my Cupid's bow. And that's it. It's so easy. It looks so pretty and natural like my own skin. Now I'm just gonna take that perfector sponge again and go over that to make sure I'm not creasing. Okay, but look how well that all blended so well. Blended, it's just crazy how much it blends. Okay, and then that is it. I'm gonna add a little bit of mascara to my bottom lashes. This is the longest makeup video I've ever done in my life, I think. Okay, and voila, that is it. Okay, if you have questions or if you would like to be color matched, please just let me know. I'm happy to help, and I hope you guys have a great week.